Alright, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy PXG Cash Hour coming at you with week 2 of the Worldwide Champions League, season 3. This battle is between the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors taking on the Philadelphia Scythers. Now, the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors, if you guys watched the recap video, did make a switch during the beginning of the week. They have dropped Audino and picked up Garbodor, who is now represented in the photo. And this is their complete roster now, and this is the roster for the Philadelphia Scythers, who have not made any changes this week. After careful strategizing and planning and whatnot, what we got for you today is Mega Blastoise, who is way too big. Rotomoa, Gudra, Doublade, Landotherian, and another giant Pokemon Emboar. Taking up for Coach Lindo of the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors versus Toxicroak, Mega Absol, Sandslash, Gyarados, Regice, and Zapdos for Bobby and the Philadelphia Scythers. Now let's see what happens when these two teams clashes. Week 2 of the league, the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors and versus the Philadelphia Scythers. One of these two coaches will get their first loss already. Now let's see what happens. Bobby issued a challenge. Leads off with Tweety Zapdos. Lindo leads off with Wet Blastoise. Tweety exerting pressure. Blastoise withdraws. Goes into Liam Barney the Gudra. Zapdos going for the hidden power. What is it? Super effective. It can only be Dragon or Ice. Nice prediction there by Bobby. He swaps out, goes into Regice, knowing full well that most Gudras are special, and Regice being a special wall, and a very good one, somewhat. He does recover with the leftovers. So, Lindo does withdraw Liam Barney. Goes into Buster Blader, which I'm assuming is a Blade, and it is. Regice going for the Toxic does not affect the Steel type Blade. Does recover itself with the leftovers again. Bobby withdraws Iceberg to Regice and goes into Dark Pit, which I'm assuming is Absol. It is. Lindo withdraws and goes into Wet Blastoise. Both of their Megas now on screen, and we're watching the Mega. There is Mega Absol. And here comes Mega Blastoise. Now, Bobby goes for the Psycho Cut. Does a decent amount. Mega Blastoise goes for the Aura Shroud. This may be it. And it is, as Mega Absol has nothing of defense. I doubt the crit really mattered there. Mega Absol goes down, and Lindo's already up on the board at 6-5. Out comes out Leviathan, the Gyarados. Intimidates the Mega Blastoise. So, Lindo does switch out. Goes into HMO1, which is the Rotomoa. Goes for the Ice Fang. Does get the miss. Bobby withdraws and goes into Zapdos, who is applying its pressure. Zapdos also a former member of the Nido Kings, FYI, for those that didn't know. So withdraws and goes into Majin Buu, which is Emboar. I do remember this. Tweety going for the Air Cutter, bringing Majin Buu below half health. Majin Buu going for the Flare Blitz. I do recall Zapdos not being able to take hits really well. Zapdos does go down. We're looking at a 6v4. Majin Buu close to death because of the recoil and the Life Orb. Is it gonna Sucker Punch Gyarados? Intimidate takes over, lowering the physical attack of Emboar. It is not. Gyarados goes for Waterfall, which is enough, and Bobby is now on the board, taking down Majin Buu the Emboar. 5v4. Out comes out Rotomoa. Bobby withdraws Gyarados. Goes into Kermit, which I'm assuming is Toxic Croak. Yeah, it is. Once again, Rotomoa going for the Volt Switch. Getting Toxic Croak a little bit below half health. Goes into Shukaku, the Landotherian, who intimidates the Toxic Croak, forcing Bobby to withdraw. Going into Leviathan, Gyarados again, who will now counter the Intimidate with Intimidate. Shukaku going for the Stealth Rocks. And quickly U-turning out of there, probably predicting another Ice Fang or Waterfall from Gyarados. So Lando goes out. In his place is Buster Blader. And there's the Waterfall. Blade taking the hit probably is Eviolighted. Out comes out Knuckles, the Sand Slash. Takes little damage from the rocks. Buster Blader goes to the Rock Slide. Doesn't do much to Sand Slash. Sand Slash unable to Rapid Spin because of Doublade being there. Buster Blader goes away. I'll come back wet the Mega Blastoise. Sand Slash going for the knockoff. Can't knock out the Mega Stone, unfortunately. Gets minor damage on Blastoise. Does recover his HP with the leftovers. Bobby having to withdraw, probably predicting a water move. And goes into Kermit just in case it is. Lindo goes for Ice Beam instead, which is enough. Kermit the Toxic Croak goes down. It is a 5v3. Out comes out Leviathan. Does Intimidate. Goes for the Crunch. Mega Blasters have been showing its strong physical defense this match. Goes for the Dark Pulse. Getting Gyarados down to the red. At this point, Bobby, I would not recall out Gyarados at this point, because I don't believe he will be able to live unless he's able to get rid of the rocks with Sand Slash. Leviathan going for the Crunch. Does a decent amount of damage to Shukaku. Does recall. Into Knuckles the Sand Slash. Takes damage from the rocks. Shukaku going for the Rock Tomb, lowering Sand Slash's speed. Does recover with the leftovers. Now the question is, Shukaku going for the U-turn. I wonder if Bobby now is trying to go for the Rapid Spin to remove the rocks. And is Lindo going to predict that and go into Doublade? There is Doublade. Bobby instead going for the knockoff, which is a nice play, baiting out the coming Doublade. Knocks off the Eviolite. Doublade's defenses will take a hit because of that, but Doublade already has strong physical defenses as it is. Doublade swaps out. Out comes back wet the Mega Blastoise. Bobby throwing out his own Stealth Rocks right in the face of Lindo's Rapid Spinner. Now he withdraws Sand Slash. Goes into Iceberg the Regice. Now goes for the Ice Beam. Not gonna do much to the Ice type Regice. Surprised that doesn't heal him at this. Regice does recover with its leftovers. Now, Blastoise go for the Aura Sphere, but Regis does have high special defense, barely hanging on. And there is the
Nasty toxic!
poisoning Mega Blastoise with Toxic. So little by little, this Blastoise is going to be worn down. Blastoise going for the Aura Sphere. This time we'll be able to knock out Ice Break the Regice. So we're looking at a 5v2 right now. Blastoise is poisoned though. Maybe dying to the poison probably this turn after the hit. Blastoise going for the Ice Beam. Sandslash barely living on, able to get an Earthquake off, which may be enough. It is. Mega Blastoise goes down 4v2. But at this point, out comes Lando T. I don't think it's going to be possible for the comeback. The Intimidate does hit Sandslash, dropping its attack stat. We already seen Shukaku has access to Rock Tomb, which could lower its speed. Instead, opting for the flat out Earthquake to knock out Sandslash. Now, as I said before, those rocks are still in play. He was never able to actually rapid spin them out. Just the rocks alone should be able to knock out Gyarados, and they do. The Seattle Sharingan Serperiors able to pick up the 4-0 victory.
And there goes the battle!
GG's to both players. This puts the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors at a clean 2-0. The Philadelphia Scythers picking up their first loss, but it is only week 2. It's not that bad. Thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, like and subscribe to keep watching some more videos of the Worldwide Champions League. Until next time, this is your boy PXG Cash Howard, coach of the New York Nido Kings, signing off.